gentlemen, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. This is the main event of the evening. 8 rounds for the vacant BUI Celtic Super Lightweight title. Proudly brought to you by Mr. J. Bond for JB Promotions. Coming to you live on pay-per-view. Our sponsors are Art Blinds, Forged Irish Stout, Boylan's Buses, Blanchardstown 4x4, and Tan Me. This fight is sanctioned under the Boxing Union of Ireland. Supervisor in charge and ringside, Brian McKeever. Your referee in charge and scoring the contest, Emil Teed. And your timekeeper, Alex McKenzie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to all of you watching on pay-per-view at home, and to all of you here in the warehouse, Dublin, Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. If you are ready to see some action, make some noise. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, officially weighing in at 63.3 kilos. He brings to the ring a professional record of 5-0, tonight wearing white and black shorts. From Shannon, County Fair, Ireland, please welcome David the Machine Ryan. And now introducing his opponent across the ring in the red corner, officially weighing in at 62.9 kilos. He brings to the ring an undefeated 4-0. Tonight wearing blue and silver and grey shorts from Dublin, Dublin, Ireland. Make some noise for Tony Golden Bolt McGlynn. Referee will now give his final instructions to the boxer.
Here we go, people. Main event time for the BUI Celtic Light Welterweight title. Tony McGlynn from Dublin versus David Ryan from Clare. Big fight coming out. Can't wait, Martin.
No, this is it. This is the one that it's been a big crowd here for, and the noise before the fight was, was electric. And no feeling each other out here.
I was going to describe the two fighters here, but we're straight into action here. Tony McGlynn landing a big right hook as they trade there. And another. Oh, but Dave Ryan comes back at the left hook. Wild action to start this fight. What an opening minute here.
My, there's a lot of energy getting expended by both fighters here in the first minute of the first round.
First time going 8 round for Bout. I don't think either plan on this going much further than the first, to be honest.
I'd hassle a bet, that there's after parties that have been booked.
Been good work by Tony McGlynn so far. Dave Ryan still landing with the left hand, but the bigger shots have come from Tony McGlynn so far.
Marks around Ryan's eye there now.
Yes, right just to the left eye. Left hook landed there from Dave Ryan, but Tony McGlynn responded with 2 or 3 of his own. This is a furious start. Big right hand comes in from Dave Ryan. Tony McGlynn responds. There's too much happening.
we mentioned earlier it'd take a lot to top Murray and Meehan, and the two lads obviously thought, no, we're the main event.
Big shots from Tony McGlynn.
Dave Ryan doesn't look troubled at all, though.
The right hand from McGlynn when Ryan is coming in are landing, but Ryan's left-handed landing well too. 9 fights between the pair of them, no stoppages, but we know both of them can punch. It's just been a bit of just a reflective of the tough men that they've been in, and you're seeing it here, both landing big punches.
Certainly, and like we spoke of earlier, when it's a domestic clash, there seems to be a little bit more oomph in everyone's punches, there's bragging rights, and we have a title on the line here.
Good left hook to the body by Dave Ryan there, followed up by a straight left hand through the guard by Tony McGlynn.
Beautiful hook from Tony McGlynn there as Dave Ryan stepped in.
Good shots off the ropes by Tony McGlynn, and he ducks under a wild right hand from David Ryan, who's looking to rough Tony McGlynn up, and he gets a ticking off of Emil Teeth there.
That is probably the tail of the tape of the two guys. Tony McGlynn certainly the more technical boxing background.
Good right hook followed by left hand by Tony McGlynn, but Dave Ryan goes back to forward pressure. Ooh, big right hand on the bell from Dave Ryan.
Has took out the guys, and if their game plans are going to alter now, maybe now we might see some of the boxing.
Yeah, I see Jay Byrne in Tony McGlynn's corner beside us here. Just tell him to calm it down a little bit.
Oh, a massive shot hurts Dave Ryan. His knees are buckled.
Massive left hand there.
Did very well to survive that.
No cooling it or taking it easy here. Huge shots from Tony McGlynn. It's almost like he's feeling insulted that he's been put in this fight. That he views himself as an elite prospect and looking to do damage and make a statement here.
Certainly, but Dave Ryan is nobody's fool, and he's proven it here. He's a tough man coming forward, and he's still very dangerous.
You know, they call him the Machine as a nickname, and it's a fairly apt machine because he's just coming forward.
Yes, sir, if you get tired, he's going to be in front of you.
Oh, bigger than a right hand sends Dave Ryan down. Don't question Tony McGlynn's power.
Yeah, you mentioned it there, you know, no stoppages, but he's shown tonight.
Goes straight down to the body and left upstairs. Dave Ryan is staggered, fighting wildly off the ropes.
McGlynn sent his blood here, and he got caught himself there, I think, stepping back.
They call him the Machine, but he's like a wounded animal. He's attacking here. Dave Ryan still hasn't found his feet, but he lands a big right hand there. Serious response by the man from Shannon.
Certainly, no. Like I've said, he's going to be there in front of you. If you get tired, you're in trouble. See a number of Tony's former amateur club mates sitting beside his former amateur coach, Phil Sutcliffe, and they're screaming. Another beautiful left hook from Tony McGlynn. But Dave Ryan is still there.
He looks to have found his feet underneath him, but Tony McGlynn has proven that he can hurt him at any time.
Yeah, I think Ryan may need to be a bit more methodical in his work here.
Bloodied under the nose. But Dave Ryan still in front of Tony McGlynn. Lands a good left hand there. Almost pushes Tony McGlynn into the ropes and on top of us.
Big exchange from the lads there. This is an all-action round, all-action fight so far.
And there was us thinking that me and Murray was going to be the highlight.
Yeah, no, we've been wrong once again. We got the rounds wrong in Garrity against White.
Amazing round. Tony McGlynn with a knockdown after probably only 10-15 seconds.
A very skillful coach.
Here we go. We probably have Tony McGlynn 3 rounds up after 2 rounds, but there's plenty more to go in this fight.
There is, and as you mentioned, there was people talking about whether or not Tony has the gas tank, and if it gets to those later rounds. But he is picking Ryan off here.
We're just seeing reams of sweat being hit off the head of Dave Ryan at the start of the third here, but a big right hand.
Beautiful right hand.
Respond. The left hand from Tony McGlynn. Huge action. Both lads hurt there in that exchange.
We're seeing the best of both worlds here. We're seeing some technical boxing and counter punching, and then we're just seeing bombs.
I will say David Ryan is whipping in some nice shots to the body as well. They're not all just straight punches or rock'em sock'em robots. He is.
No, he is. He's growing into this fight.
And he's not giving Tony McGlynn a second's rest.
His nose is bleeding heavily now, but he is coming on with immense pressure.
Both guys have the mouths open. It's only round 3 here, and the action continues at a high pace.
Yeah, I think they set the bar maybe too high, and we might see a round or two where the guys need to pick each other off.
McGlynn trying to pivot on the ropes, but a right hand from Ryan gets through. This is his best round of the fight so far. Good work on the ropes again from Tony McGlynn, pivoting away after Dave Ryan puts on the pressure, and he has him back there and whips in another lovely body shot.
He did. There was a nice right uppercut thrown and landed there by Dave Ryan.
He's fighting the right fight here. Whatever people can say about amateur backgrounds, pedigree, etc., but Dave Ryan is just in front. He is making Tony McGlynn work for every second here.
Snappy jabs there, you know. It looks like he's the more technical one at the moment. But we've already seen the counter punching of McGlynn. Ryan's constant switching stances may be causing Tony some trouble, you know.
Brilliant straight 1-2 there, and again, I need to go to the nickname. He is like a machine. He's like the Terminator, just coming forward and forward and forward. And how disheartening must that be for McGlynn after hurting him in the second?
Oh, nice.
He fights back well there.
Yeah, we've alluded to it earlier, but you know, offense is probably the best defense in a fight like this.
Gum shield goes flying.
McGlynn's gum shield, I believe that was. We've had a couple of gum shields shooting out tonight. Momentum, but then I think in the McGlynn corner they know they can stop that momentum with a single shot.
McGlynn starting the third round like he did, the fourth round like he did the third and the second, with a long straight left hand. He's had joy with that shot all night. Trying to take it center ring, but just Dave Ryan is not letting him. He's on him straight away, and a big right hand sends the head back of the former Crumlin amateur.
The pace here now has got a little bit relentless. We're going to see if both men have the conditioning.
Another good right hand. That's the second one that McGlynn's been caught with in a matter of seconds. And again.
Yeah, he needs to move his head out of that line.
Nice disguised right hand there by Dave Ryan, who's enjoying a bit of a purple patch here.
Certainly is. He's got a second win following the knockdown. But he caught with a nice left hand there.
Good left hand from Tony McGlynn, whose corner aren't happy with what they think is elbow work from Dave Ryan.
Starting to see some blood on McGlynn's face. A beautiful uppercut.
Left hands. A trio of shots there, which invigorates Tony McGlynn. It's his turn now to do some damage to Dave Ryan.
Yet Ryan is still in front of him, still coming forward. The elbow is being used slightly, but I mean, it's a fight.
McGlynn again almost comes through the ropes on top of us here. Both fighters bloodied. Lovely single right uppercut and a left. Good work by Tony McGlynn, who's just trying to get a bit of respite, and the only way you can do that is by throwing shots.
Gum shield out again there.
It's the second time, and he gets it put straight in by Emil Tiede, who doesn't bother going over to the corner. He just wants to get this fight back on. Good left hook on Dave Ryan as he comes in.
Some nice defense there from Tony McGlynn to get off the ropes, because that's where Dave Ryan has been having his success.
It's been a good 30 seconds, 1 minute for Tony McGlynn, but Dave Ryan again, as we keep saying, isn't giving him a moment's rest.
He really is the guy who's always there.
If Tony McGlynn's going to win this fight, he's going to really need to work for it.
He is. He may need another knockdown or two, but I suspect both of the guys are going to feel the pace very soon.
Good right hand to finish the round by Dave Ryan. Another tough round to score. I'm probably leaning towards Dave Ryan though.
Potentially a bit too much. As we know, neither guy has done an 8-rounder before.
This is Tony's first time going into the 5th. I wonder, will that be a factor? But again, he pierces the guard with a lovely uppercut.
It is impressive, Dave Ryan's ability to just follow you around the ring and be there, constantly making you that little bit nervous.
And he is cutting off the ring well as well. Like, he's not just following around like a puppy. He knows what he's doing. It's educated pressure here by Dave Ryan. It's constant, but it's educated.
And he's throwing a lot of shots. Even in the clinch, he's letting the hands go.
McGlynn ducking out of the way as Ryan comes in with a big right hand, but blocked by Tony McGlynn. He gets caught by a right hand there.
Getting slightly messy now as both lads are,
The arms are heavy here.
Realising that there's a lot of fight left.
Oh, big left hand by Tony McGlynn, and another
straight left there.
And when the energy and quality drops a bit like that, there's shots like that can win rounds and can win fights.
Certainly, and have a larger effect than normal on your opponent and on yourself. This is where Dave Ryan wants to fight, and whenever they take a slight break, that's where Tony wants it. He'll pick him off.
They trade hooks, but maybe Dave Ryan's is the heavier there. Tony McGlynn trying to bring it back into the centre ring, away from the ropes, but he's driven back by straight hands by David Ryan. Just pawing out the jab, but Tony McGlynn.
He spun him there. He was that technical skill and a nice right hook.
McGlynn is looking very tired here. He's trying to, depend on his reflexes, on sort of what 10 years in Crumlin Boxing Club will give you. He's pulling on everything here.
He is. He's showing a massive amount of heart here, and he's reflecting well. He is getting out of the way. He's just using a lot of energy. He's landing good shots himself. Dave Ryan is putting on an enormous amount of pressure. This is fantastic.
The crowd up from Shannon going absolutely wild here for Dave Ryan, who finishes that round big. It's going to be a very tight and maybe controversial final bell if we see it.
Certainly, and I hope we don't get the dreaded draw. Although I would like to see this one again.
Maybe over 10 for the Irish title.
Certainly. Our referee is not going to have any holding or any taking little breaks here.
Jay Byrne urging Tony McGlynn to circle to his right, to stay away from the right hand of David Ryan.
It's good advice. That's kind of how we got the knockdown earlier on, but it's easier said than done. When you're in there feeling the heat, you're under those lights, and you have a man on top of you.
In a small ring as well, yeah.
Trading right hands here as Tony moves off. We're getting sprayed with spit and sweat here. All action.
Big shots. Ryan going to the body here, trying to sap the energy out of Tony McGlynn, who's already given so much in this fight.
And you'd wonder, will that work for him or against him? You know, will Dave Ryan start to feel the pace now if he's blowing energy and Tony McGlynn is covering up? Although Dave Ryan does look exceptionally conditioned.
Warning there for use of the elbow again from Tony McGlynn, and from Dave Ryan as Tony McGlynn gets his laces tied. A lot of nervous people in this arena here. Seeing vapes going off behind me.
I think everyone is seeing it similar to how we are.
The Dave Ryan fans are not happy with this. They think maybe Tony McGlynn's corner are purposely taking a bit too long to give their man a break. But time's back in here, and Dave Ryan is straight back on the front foot again.
The action of the fight seems to be translating to the venue and the corners, and everyone is on their feet.
Everyone's involved.
If ever there was an advertisement needed for Celtic title fights and Irish title fights, we've seen it here.
Ooh, big left hand from Tony McGlynn, who's clinching more frequently here, but he is still landing shots when the pair open up. And it's another left hand. This is great work from Tony McGlynn as we come towards the end of the sixth.
From Dave Ryan, the blood pouring out of his eye. Shots are becoming more selective from both guys here, but this is just truly a pick 'em.
The crowd are invigorated again as Dave Ryan pours on the pressure. That eye is looking worse and worse.
Certainly is with the corner. I'll have to get to walk now.
Oh, brilliant work from Dave Ryan.
And we see Andy O'Neill straight up onto the apron to get to walk on that eye.
With all the championship rounds, here we go. Round 7. Uncharted territory for Dave Ryan. Tony McGlynn's already in uncharted territory.
Oh, most definitely. These are the 2 rounds that I think are going to win it for either fighter.
Great start from Tony McGlynn, straight in with a lead right uppercut.
Another nice straight right, left, apologies. The crowd getting behind Tony McGlynn right now.
And the Shannon crowd respond with chants of David. This is amazing here in the warehouse.
You'd wonder how much the crowd is going to play a part for either fighter now. You know, when you're running on fumes.
That extra couple of percent just to keep you going. Or push you on. Good turn from Tony McGlynn. He needed that sort of exchange just to give himself a little bit of a break, and he bursts out with another couple of shots. This is good work for an
Tony McGlynn is
Tony
targeting that eye very well. It really is looking bad now. You saw him paw at it there with a couple of shots, and he knows what he's doing.
This is Tony McGlynn's best period in a number of rounds here. He's boxing well. He's gone back to the basics. But just as I say that, they trade hooks. Big shots from both.
You know, like a ball, Tony McGlynn saw red. The red coming out of Dave Ryan's eye, and he's picking it off. But he needs to be careful. Dave Ryan is throwing that straight right hand all night, and it's been landing.
He has his range perfectly there, yeah. Tony's in the corner here as Dave, and does brilliantly to spin out.
That's that technical ability we spoke about earlier. You know, Tony would have a little bit more of an amateur pedigree in boxing anyway. But Dave is relentless.
Tony sits on the ropes here as Dave Ryan goes to the body, and he continues to press on. This has been a good round for Tony McGlynn, but it's exhausting stuff here.
It is. Tony's happy to land the single heavy shots and tie it up. Getting off the ropes there as well, McGlynn a little bit more. But that
good
right
straight right
lands.
hand. That could be a round winner as well.
And
And another
again.
and another. And the gum shield's gone again from Dave Ryan. Oh my lord, we move into the final round here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't think either corner, depending on the result, is going to be happy here if their fighter loses. This truly is a fight that doesn't deserve to have a loser.
I have it all square going to the final round here.
Both fighters will be aware, you know, winning this round is likely going to win them the fight, or at least solidify it, you know.
Good right hand from Dave Ryan. He wants this. He
Heavy.
wasn't happy with the way maybe some people described this matchup going into it, and he's proven it here that it's not all about amateur pedigree. It's not all about who's the more skilled. He's shown like he has been he feels written
landing
off by
some
people.
heavy
He's
shots.
landing heavy shots. He's the one who's finishing strongly here. He is putting on a show, and regardless of the result, both lads, but David Ryan especially, has shown us
Yeah,
more than
it
a lot of
was
people thought he had.
It was a tough start for David Ryan. The first 2 or 3 rounds, you know, he was getting picked off. He's been very impressive here tonight in his ability to kind of make those little changes that allowed him to still be in this fight at this stage.
That knockdown feels about 5 years ago at this stage. Good left hook there from Dave Ryan as it gets quite messy. Both guys absolutely exhausted.
Nice little counter shot from Tony McGlynn there as he rolled out, but Dave Ryan is putting on massive amounts of pressure.
McGlynn has been somewhat more evasive in this round. Could that prove crucial as well? He hasn't been as pinned to the ropes as Dave Ryan has had him in recent times.
Yeah, he's been on his bike a little bit, picking some shots, you know, picked a 1-2 there, but then he got caught.
Sits on the third rope there. Oh, and gets
Caught
hot with a
nice
right hand.
Yeah, he was stepping away, but it's still.
Good left hook to the body by Dave Ryan.
McGlynn pushes Dave Ryan off him.
Emil T taking a very close look at Tony McGlynn here. The volume goes up again and again here. Incredible atmosphere in the warehouse. And they go the distance.
What an excellent fight. Credit to both lads.
Brilliant fight. Sean Kelly raises David Ryan above his shoulders.
An 8-round war.
I do not envy Emil T right now trying to score that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both fighters. What a show they put on to us. After 8 great rounds of championship action, we go to Emil T's score totals. Emil scores the bout 78 points to 73 in favor of your winner. And now the new BUI Celtic Super Lightweight Champion, Tony